But straight ahead, we got River Point with that spirally sculpture in front of it. River Point is from 2017. Many of the buildings that are currently surrounding you were built within the last 10 years or so. So this whole area is really transformed in a very dramatic fashion. The River Point over here, with those arches at the top and bottom, I've had many people tell me they think it looks a little bit like one of those McDonald's pie boxes. Personally, I think it looks more like a Hot Pocket, but take a pick. Now, that archway at the bottom there has two functions. Number one, it works as a really amazing rain gutter for the entire building. But number two, and more importantly, it's so that the building's caissons, those are the foundations of the building, that they don't interfere with the Metro and Amtrak train lines that go directly underneath the building, that go underneath all the buildings by this side of the river. Straight ahead, that reddish colored building there is Fulton House. Fulton House is the oldest building still standing on the Chicago River, built in 1898. It was originally a cold storage freezing building for the meatpacking industry. Meatpacking, one of our huge exports in the early 1900s. We were famously called the hog butcher of the world. The city of broad shoulders after our very strong meatpackers. They would bring barges of beef from the south side of Chicago. They would freeze them in this building and then ship them across the country on trains like the one that used to run on that upraised bridge here. But meatpacking, it went away in the 70s, and then they were turning this building, as you see now, into condominiums. And they say that it took 3 months for this entire building to thaw out, because it was basically this giant freezer with no windows at the time. And then when they were knocking down its old walls, they found that they were filled, with matted horsehair and cork, which is a classic way to insulate your building. But on your left, buildings, I've never seen anything else that looks quite like them. The river cottages, you'll notice the river cottages have a triangular design, and those almost porthole looking windows, almost like to remind you of a sailboat. Well, that's because the architect, Harry Weiss, triangle guy, he loved to sail, so he put these nautical themes into the